Manipur bags first positioned in the India Today's State of the States Award 2021 for Most Improved Small State category. Governor Ganeshan interacts with district-level officers of Imphal East and Imphal West District and other prominent persons on developmental activities. Health Services Manipur takes stringent measures to prevent new variant of coronavirus B.11.529 detected in South Africa. Manipur reports 19 new confirmed COVID-19 cases, 18 recoveries and 2 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.24%. And India adds 8,318 fresh COVID-19 cases, 10,967 recoveries and 465 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.34%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. Manipur has bagged first position in the India Today's State of the States Award 2021 for the Most Improved Small State category. The award is conferred for second time now, including last year's. Among 10 smaller states of India, Manipur ranked first by securing 1,233.1 points out of 2,000 points, while Mizoram ranked second with 1,159 points. Sikkim was third with 1,097.1 points and Goa secured just 790.6 points. Manipur in 2018 won awards in various categories of economic infrastructure, health, governance, entrepreneurship and cleanliness as per India Today Group's report. This year, Manipur also bagged Most Improved Small State in Agriculture Award.
This recognition, it showcases at the national level my government commitments towards the people of Manipur. For the last 5 years, I have been working relentlessly for overall development in the state across all areas, but the primary prerequisite of development in peace. Since we took up power, we took all possible measures to end bloodshed in Manipur. Consequently, the numbers of terror-related incidents has dropped from more than 700 in 2014 to 113 only in 2020. I believe the ultimate barometers of governance is the satisfaction level of the citizen. That Manipur has been found to be the best performing state in governance is a testimony that our government has been moving in the right direction.
Governor Ganeshan today interacted with district-level officers of Imphal East and Imphal West District and other prominent persons on developmental activities. The governor stressed on the need of officers concerned to work on war footing to curb COVID-19 pandemic in the state during the interaction program jointly organized by District Administration Imphal East and Imphal West at the Centenary Hall of Manipur University. Ganeshan said he has visited 6 hill districts and 3 valley districts and interacted with the residents so far. The governor expressed happiness on the report submitted by Deputy Commissioners of Imphal East and Imphal West District on various developmental activities taken in the 2 districts. The governor underlined on people to remain careful of the pandemic. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra, relevant district police officers, district-level officers, women leaders and renowned sportspersons of Manipur took part in the program.
The country is developing fast, particularly our Manipur Pradesh is developing really fast. You must have seen that wherever I go, some road work is going on, expansion is going on. District roads are becoming state highways are becoming a national highways, and for that we people, we have to suffer for some time. But I hope within 2-3 years, Manipur riding by road, going by road, will be a pleasant experience for you people. We are progressing. Still some more things has to be done.
Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System, JCILPS, has urged locals and house owners to ensure that their tenants have valid ILP. Member of JCILPS Women Wing, Students Wing and the Rangbam Laikai Club, led by JCILPS convener BK Moirangcha, carried out search drive at Uripok Rangbam Laikai today. Speaking on the sideline, BK Moirangcha warned the house owners to bear all responsibilities if their tenants were ever caught with invalid pass or no pass. He expressed disappointment that many outsiders are staying in the state with valid permits and the relevant authorities have failed to implement the system effectively in the state. Around 600 outsiders were verified during the drive.
Ngasidagi hona numit mangani gi manungda yumbu sing aduna magi loisandaba che sang sing ado madu loisananaba hona bigadawni karigumba mangani sigi manung sida madu loisalle haidana ekoi JCILPS ta la kan da madugi xerox copy na sing basing ado la kan da ekoi submit tawgadawni madu submit tawdaba sing ado ekoi bara sande yumbu sing ado ekoi bara sando ko da thing bathamgani loisalugdaba adu ba kambu sing adu su ekoi the report piragadawni madu hek piradaba matamda ekoi bara sande yumbu sing se masi athing bathamgani haiba wapam si thamjari government su ekoi ngasai gi haibam thokdi ekoi adu mahaire adu bu makoi magi lairiba concern DC sing kai sing election gi kari gi voter list gi yam kanna chinba kopal leiba sing jina to ngamdabai khudong cha da khar lei haiba gi wapam di adumak leire.
National Highway 37 affected landowners have warned to block roads on 29th and 30th of November against government's planned for eviction drive along Oriental College till Kaithil Manning for construction of National Highway number 37. Landowners further demanded authorities for land compensation as per the Right to Fair Compensation and Transparency in Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, National Highway 37 Affected Landowners Association Secretary Irangbam Gandharaj said although state government's target to withend the Imphal-Jiribam road was initiated since 1983, land compensation to landowners remained unfulfilled till date. He expressed discontentment over landowners receiving eviction notice on 24th of November, although it was issued on November 20. He asserted such short notice has caused panic among the landowners.
High Court Taba, Rai, Amazon, Mamang Purumba, Dishina, Papa Order Kayapia, Toydang, Hay, Vajing Manipur Sarkar game, Vijay Puriba, Dishina, Namaki Matagum, eviction order people say, a quick Sama Yazing, Maramaduna, Karikuma, Haiba Punjan and Dr. Batarabadi, Lagliva, Tarik Pundamaban, Amazon Kuntala, National Highway 37 Ache, Pantum Jagani, Karikuma Oaklam, the Mitchell Hanzabat of Togero, Manipur Sarkar, Padadar Chinga, Langi Surukra, Tahini Punki Mamanga, Pigiba, Yana Yang Vidraba, compensation rate. 1994 के लैंड एक मखा तकबनी मरमदना हाइबा दुगी प्रोजेक्ट अदो लाभ वाइगरे सीगरे लाभ बनेना अदुगी पैसा दो पीगरे हैदना काउंट तो याररोय.
Scuffle broke out between police personnel and Congress workers of Khetragaon constituency during a rally taken out in and around Porampot in Imphal district today. The rally was held as a part of nationwide Jand Jagaran Abhiyan launched by Congress party from November 14th to 29th against price hike of petroleum products. Today's rally was carried out under the initiative of intending Congress candidate of Khetragaon constituency Poonam Rani Wangkhem. The rally flagged off from Porampot Laikai at around 11 a.m. However, Porampot police personnel led by officer in charge intercepted the protesters at various locations of Porampot area. Police ordered the Congress workers to stop the rally by stating that CRPC section 144 is already imposed in the area and started snatching their placards and flags. The rally eventually culminated at the Porampot Laikai. Speaking to media, Poonam Rani Wangkhem appealed to BJP government to immediately reduce the price of petroleum products. He also condemned that police for interrupting the peace rally.
Pochai Kuding Makta, no Matas Tang the Baya, the Pochai Kuding Makta Maman Hengalapani, Aduna, Light upon Mayambu can be you, Light upon Mayamgi, Awabasi, Handana Mayam, Nakita Yin, you hide the Nequina Sarkarski, Mayok the Queen of Tatabaralini, Matang Cheda, Polisna, Queen of Pajaba Festun, Segai Bire, Piran Munbire, a Queen of Pajaba loudspeaker Munbire, but she does so a thing but Tambi Batarabadi, a Queen Prajasica, the Talaga Wakatori Bano, Mayam Haibi Bata, a Queen CM the Wakati, a Queen Honorable CM the Wakatari, Prajana Tatabarali, the Prajana, a Queen of Awaba Mayam, the Kita Yang beings and Bukita Handan Biu, Tatabarali, the Smina Ting Batara di Prajaiko Kanata, no Tatlaga Wakat Ludoise.
Langtabald MLA Karam Shyam, who recently joined the Bharatiya Janata Party, has clarified over the incident which occurred at the residential gate of BJP intending candidate of Langtabal Assembly constituency, P. Somorjit, on November 25th night. Speaking to media at his Chajing Myron Kong residence today, MLA Karam Shyam said that he pulled out his licensed gun in self-defense after his PRO and son were assaulted and their vehicles vandalized, but not to create fear psychosis to the locals. Karam Shyam appealed to those concerned not to spread false propaganda. He added that the incident occurred when his son and PRO were trying to take one H. Ibohold to hospital. He said one brother of P. Somorjit pushed MLA's worker H. Ibohold from the Chajing, breaking his hand. The MLA claimed that scuffles occurred when one worker of Somorjit came in front of the vehicle carrying the injured person, leading to damaging of their vehicles and assaulting of his PRO and son. He said that 3 FIRs have been lodged against those who hurled abusive words towards the people's representative and trashed his PRO and damaged his vehicles.
The Kaimama had the product suddenly talk way out do Madugi control town another. I want to authorize over the license gun. And I know Maruina Kanganing body. Aduyona, the Ai Manga, Ichaishu, Puraba, Aigi Piaro, Puraba, Gari to Gairaba, Aigi Yamba, Kuti Eba, Adagi Migi Rims, the Satpakanduda, Gari Show Satana, Garidu, Hazalagasi, Tamba, Matamdu the Aina Kangagalaki was a Masi Kanag interest on high targadi, Prazag interest ani, Amadi party interest.
MLA Karam Shyam also refuted P. Somorjit's claim on the media about an MLA offering 1 crore rupees not to go after BJP ticket as unfounded. He asks who offered the money and why would one bribed for the ticket. He termed the false propaganda against him by P. Somorjit as unfortunate. He added that budding politicians like P. Somorjit should not indulge himself in such petty act.
Mangonda lupa crore ma, the pigi hide, Mangonda bucanana lupa crore pigi hibelator gave. Adui matter curry interest among the piduino. Shumba propaganda oi the father of Nambi Tabakse, Ranti, Nauna Horeba Moidati, Aquina, Tohans and India.
Some miscreants reportedly tried to kill one Ketrimayum the Kiran from Yaripok Yambem Mayadekai by pushing him at the Nambul River on 25th of November. It may be mentioned that Kiran went to take part in the welcoming ceremony of Bharatiya Janata Party's National President J.P. Nadda. Kiran is undergoing treatment at RIMS Casualty Ward. Speaking to media, Kiran said he went to receive the BJP National President on 25th of November and upon reaching BJP office at Mitaipat Chutek, he parked his vehicle in front of the office. On his way to buy some items at nearby shops near Kaisampat Bridge, one Amba from Yaripok Yambem on gunpoint took him along the Nambul river bank with his hand tied up and along with some other miscreants tried to push him in the river. He claimed that the miscreants asked him to produce one Sarumbam Bimol and offered to let him leave. He said that he was left in the river thinking that he was no longer alive. He further said that after gaining conscious, he crossed the river and took shelter at a nearby house.
Mingon Ponto, Mingon Yoro, Ishaja, Jumon Gray Latin, and I can get him. Noi no krai de. Noi no pa je kana shna ri no. Krai le. Dam hang le ba. Ai khang de de di en. Ane sing dam nam jal le. Dam pu le. Krai le. Ai khang de. Ai nam jal la ga. Si re je no nam jal la thama mane. Ai jacket khung ke mo chega gira. Aga amma kana no mo sponder ga. Kin thila ke ba ngon da. Ai je dum lup pataw dra ga. Yum mon da jinjan mane ba.
Speaking to media, father of Kiran, KSH Ito, said he last contacted his son around 7:30 p.m. Later, a cash was registered at the Imphal City Police. Eventually, his family was informed that the club members and Maira Paibi of Kesamthong Ahanthem Laikai kept him safe. KSH Ito said that his son was found mentally unstable. Hence, his son was rushed to Raj Medicity and later referred to RIMS. He said that the Amba is a worker of an intending candidate of Andhra constituency and Salungbam Bimol is an ex-MLA's worker. He condemned such act towards his son. He appealed to the government to award befitting punishment to those involved in the incident.
Tambari jine nungmai nammaga pui hai magi sampai ki nambunturengi gali makha wal da dum puraga chatpadana moi taramom leiram hai magi makhong makhul loina phajalaga maji isingda muk namchan amuk thangka amuk namchan tawdagi maji sirajan waina tawrabjani mana leiram phibam dudi asme matik sathina soga leiram mapai bang masak khangde engona khoiramaga ai bhatpi ganu haidana khoirami maidabu mapa ba khogi thamoina kamai nungai do I net of Atopia Smina some Tonsalagadi, questioning with them war. Sarkagi, my Kada, hygienic body, Maral labor, the Maral labor, Masagi than the PVU.
On the other hand, Chingangbam Iboholda from Yaripok Yambem clarified that his kidnapped news spread by Katribam Kiran from the same locality on the media platform as unfounded. Speaking to media at Yaripok Yambem today, Ibohold warned that legal actions will be taken against Kiran for defaming him. He added that the alleged kidnapping site at Kaisampad was filled up with security personnel for the arrival of BJP National President in Imphal.
Ibangi Kiran haiba misak asi aina nongmai namaga mabu kidnap tawkiba leite nongmai namaga moibu pharaga pui haiba du yumpham yaudaba aigi punsibu mangnaba sillajanu haina atatai oina aingonda tamnana ngakpa badram pirakbadu ayamna pende haiba numit asida aidi yumda lengna lei aida natana hauje intending candidate ama oina andro constituency da thokliba kakasan joibusu moina badram pirakpasi ayamna nuaite matungda amuk ana sugumba badramsi bihan.
Thongju Block Congress Committee has clarified that it has not released any pamphlets announcing Sanglakpam Preshojit as Congress candidate for Thongju Assembly constituency for the upcoming state general election 2022. Committee President W. Devendra stated that the same to media person at Manipur Press Club today. He also informed that a new Congress party member will be given a reception at the Kongmont Zone 4 tomorrow and appealed to attend the program. It temporarily blocked the road stretch from the old Chekon till the Porampant DC against government's failure to repair the same. Protesters carried out the agitation since 9 a.m. Porampant police personnel arrived to foil the protesters but remained futile. It was only after 1K MLA Y Irabat came around 12 noon and assured to repairing the road by tomorrow that the protesters agreed to call off the agitation.
Road number 1 Sigi Marung the Vijay all second diversity crossing the Gina up to this. I am going to crossing the Vijay for this. It is right from tomorrow.
Member of National People's Party, Kurai Block Election Central Committee, Motim Shaha has clarified that media statement of the Kurai 3/1 BJP polling committee regarding the November 22nd election-related scuffles at Kurai Haikru Makong Komidok was unfounded. NPP Kurai Block Election Central Committee termed it unfortunate that some people are playing dirty politics and are misleading the youngsters. Speaking to media today at the Kurai Consumt Laikai, Motim Shaha claimed that the incident occurred when BJP workers intercepted NPP workers who were sticking party flags in connection with NPP National President's recent state visit. Moti Shaha missed it on the Kurai MLA for not trying to take stock of the situation but hurling abusive words to the crowds. He alleged BJP workers of assaulting NPP workers and damaging vehicles during the scuffles. He claimed there is video footage of the November 22nd incident.
Aikogi wakar kharana aikogi khana chainariba kanghu aikogi wakar sing sidabu magoi gari manungdagi aikogi yotum manba amana aikoi tan kan basi uiyaba madu yam tawhaningde sengna boti loi hini aduga laihoriba isin naw mayam sidi tasengna amaga aikoi isin naw ngakani emili oibegi wangang nataba khana chainabadi insist tawba aikogi wangang manba adugumba wahaiwata khara sijinar ko ui sikana na tawin tawrino adu tawba ada tawba tanamai wakar singna emili na kallani habi mata aikoi adrei सिजिनारिबा आइको वाकर सिंगी गाड़ी गनाय नचिंबा अदु थुगाय प यखायरपा लय तौरपनि अदुमकु हौग्रबदि हौग्रे मसि पुनमक्सि आइको तौनबा फते.
In the wake of new coronavirus variant B11529 detected in South Africa, precautionary measures have been beefed up across the globe. Health Services Manipur is also gearing up to preventive measures like thorough screening of incoming people in the state from abroad. Speaking to media and Directorate of Health Services Manipur in Lamphilpot today, Health Director Dr. K. Rajo said individuals who arrived in Manipur from other countries have undergone COVID-19 tests and are being kept under observation for 14 days. Through their report, though the reports are negative. Dr. Rajo informed that COVID-19 results after 2 persons who arrived from other countries recently have tested negative and they are under observations. Responding to Impact News query over the decreasing number of COVID-19 positive cases and the Delhi COVID update released by Health Services in spite of many people coming from other states undergoing COVID screening, Dr. Rajo said COVID-19 test is not conducted upon those who possess certificate of receiving both doses of COVID-19 vaccine and those with COVID-19 test negative reports received within 72 hours of their arrival. Meanwhile, Dr. Rajo also mentioned that dengue outbreak is under control in 11 districts of Manipur. He said 154 people were infected with dengue so far, out of which 91 are from the Moray town, and there are only 8 active cases of dengue in the state at present.
Country khada adongba variant ama pongena yakoi information ama dai adongba variant si koi 3.1.1.529 masi variant si koi South African countries da masi pongena masi detectorena masi wawala mare adongba muidegi lakwa kachi se makoi dua tinggal kita tinggal dah koi India su punya ada yang koi Manipur su koi India su including Manipur su international type lapas ini kerana tahu untuk apa hari screening dan testing tahu macam tahu.
Manipur added 19 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,522 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 1.24%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,25,117. Active cases are 673. 2 COVID patients, one from Imphal West and Thobal district, died in past 24 hours. That toll stands at 1,970. On the positive note, 18 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,22,474. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 97.89%. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Class 9 amasung 10 Bosem Gidama Educare Home Tutorial and Coaching Classes lakleba 29th of November 2021 dagi sungsoi dana haujaragani. Institution asin tasena unique oiba institute amani. Institution asin angang singi all-round development da thajaba thammi amasung top patient ama de talent leba satra simbo achumba mayonda puraknaba hotnaba da institution asigi maru oiba pandamni 21st century gi danabada sungsoi sodana langam phiral thetpa ngamnabagi damakta educare gi mapung pharaba team educationist psychologist career counselor punna yaraba khunai asibu achumba afaba lamida puraknaba honabada mayam gi educare home tutorial coaching leijare
K Center Global leader in CAD, CAM, CAE education comes to Info. Engineering amadi architecture gi student amadi professional singda latest module da training piri.
K Center Initian Sagulban Moirang Lerak Machin.
आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव का मरी लेना मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पावर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की मखादा ब्यूरो ऑफ एनर्जी इफिशिएंसी अमदी NSPC ने सिंधुना नेशनल पेंटिंग कॉम्पिटिशन ऑन एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन 2021 पांगथोकलगनी तोंगान तोंगान बे ग्रुप अनि थोकना क्लास 5 तगे 7 फावगिना ग्रुप A अमदी क्लास 8 तगे 10 फावगिना ग्रुप B हाइना खाइदोकुना एनर्जी इफिशिएंसी इंडिया अमदी क्लीनर प्लैनेट हाइबा टॉपिक दा पांगथोकदबनी लास्ट डेट ऑफ रजिस्ट्रेशन नवंबर 20 रजिस्ट्रेशन अमदी अकुपा मरोल गिदमक www.b-studentsaward.in दगी खंगलबया
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 8,318 fresh COVID-19 cases, 10,967 recoveries and 465 deaths in past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases stand at 1,07,019. Total recovered cases have reached 3,39,88,797 and recovery rate stands at 98.34%. That toll has reached 4,67,933. Over 121 crore 6 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 26 crore 10 lakh 58,000 people. Above 52 lakh 9,000 people have died and recoveries are above 23 crore 58 lakh 77,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 94 lakh 11,000 in the world, followed by India and Brazil. Old Manipur Asa Association has expressed gratitude to state government for fulfilling their demand for increment in their incentives. Press release from the association further appealed to provide the same benefits provided to ASHA workers of the other states to ASHA workers of Manipur. 3 students have reportedly secured more marks than the state topper of the National Eligibility and Entrance Test NEET 2021 results declared by National Test Agency on November 1. NEET pass candidate held a press meet at Medical Directorate Lumphel today. A student called P.S. Sadia said she and another student Makak Mayumd Amand secured 641 marks each. She said their marks are higher than the state topper Pradeep Kumar Keshav, who secured 636 marks. She added that another student called Barun Yendrebam secured even higher mark of 658. Hence, Barun should be the state topper. Taking part in the meet, a student named Arnon Lesangthem said in yesterday's state quota merit list issued by National Test Agency, not a single Manipur student studying class 11 and 12 outside the state were included. He demanded to put a hold on the ongoing counseling for admission as these students cannot take part.
ngarang thokliba merit list dadi 636 na topper oi jabane adudagi thi ai samakna marks hele ai ngon si hen bam su leire aduna counseling se stop to biraga akhoi gi chapchaba mark merit list ta happy ho aise
ade counseling procedure jo hauji hauja jagre auna hauji khoi hygienic body counseling procedure se hauji suspend to be stagnant na thambiu. We want some clarification, that's all.
A combined team of the Vishnupur Commando, Moirang Police and Ikai Police has busted a drug manufacturing unit and arrested a man in possession of more than 202 kilograms of suspected poppy seeds and other incriminating items. Arrested person is 25-year-old Mohammad Nawaz Khan Singha Mayum, son of Muhammad Tayyub Ali alias Tomba of Borayangbi Awang Ward number 1. He was arrested during a drive carried out at the house of his brother-in-law Muhammad Janab Khan alias Babul of Kwakta Ward number 3 under Kwakta Municipal Council. Other incriminating items like 36.5 kilograms of white chemical, 800 liters of hydrogen peroxide, 136 number of iron plate, 1 weighing machine, 1 stand fan, 2 electric heater and 1 Oppo mobile phone with SIM card were recovered from the house. The arrested persons and the seized items have been handed over to Moirang OC and a case has been registered for further investigation. Old Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union extended monetary help to injured truck driver Tongbram Joy today. 38-year-old Joy sustained eye injury when supporter of the recent economic blockade called by Atsumd attacked goods-laden truck at Senapati area on 23rd of November. The trucks were heading for Imphal with police escorts when Ban supporters started pelting stones towards them. Tongbram Joy, who is a resident of Bokajang, Karbialong, Assam, is undergoing treatment at Regional Institute of Medical Sciences. Imphal Union representative visited Joy at the hospital and handed over the aid. Speaking on the sideline, Union General Secretary Maimom Anil Maite expressed disappointment over the incident. He also informed to retired drivers attached to the union to collect their respective old age monthly pensions.
koina magi rimsa operation ama tangai fedana tawdaba yadabdagi operation dugi operation da changba paisa senpham khudima union na puthoga shoiram gadraba mamit adu driver singi sansthan union ama lebinina union ama du yam kanna doctor singa tanaraga haiba senpham sing du puthoga magi mamit tu layang biduna magi mami sigi afa omo oire
मेरे साथ में हादसा हुआ है तो मणिपुर ड्राइवर यूनियन जो पुराने वाले उन्होंने मुझे मेहरबानी करके रिम्स हॉस्पिटल तक लेके आया। उसके बाद में मेरा यहाँ में इलाज चल रहा है। मैं असम बोकाजान का रहने वाला हूँ। अभी ड्राइवर यूनियन को मेरी तरफ से धन्यवाद।
Kanglei Park Students Association KSA held its 16th Foundation Day at the Chandrakriti Hall in Palace Compound today. International awardee H. Ibotombi Kumand, KSA President Sukham Vidyananda, KSA former President Thongamd Ajit Kanta, Yumnamd Pradeep Kumar, Moirang Themt Lakshman, Ningthaujam Chetan and others attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, KSA President Sukham Vidyananda thanked people of the state for their support and assured of taking up welfare activities for students. The KSA President also stressed on the need to include the stories of state martyrs in school syllabus. KSA President presented gifts to representatives of civil society organizations and women leaders on the occasion.
Kudimang amata oibagi wakalon da aikoi thabak tawminasi aduga lairiba aikoi ge mahi masing tambagi kanglon sidasu aikoi lairiba aikoi ge sing amasung tamgi marakta akhoi apunmagi mari sagana khonabada thawai kat khraba aduga masida akhoi apunmagi mari sagana khonabada yachoba mangjen thana saruk yanaba mi sing asigi punsi wari sing asi akhoi ngasigi lairiba education gi syllabus na singbada hapselakanda ngasigi haurak liba mahiroi kunai asida akhoi masit makai wakhlun si thadok lakanda akhoi apunba kanglaipak manipur amagi wakhlun chel hanba ngamna na ba akhoi punna khona minasi.
The third volume of Lungai Ning Tauthang's Cookie Gospel album, The Joy at Dialom the Pakai 3, was released at Classic Hotel in Imphal today. The album is sponsored by Pu Golal Duboy from the United States of America. Representative of Cookie Society and Cookie Gospel Artists Association attended the event. Hyanglam MLA Kamd Manitko and Manitrond Chairman Dr. Y. Radhesham today inspected the ongoing constructions of Langmaidong CD block office in Hyanglam constituency and assured of completing the office within a month. Speaking on the sideline, MLA Radhesham also assured of opening the first bank of the constituency at the complex of CD block.
aduga repair tawba rumani loisangre main building oriba MSC block huju loisala finishing touch tamangare athuba matam thasing manungda sangana ba inaugural function tawna bojik sem sari ani mafam masi hek sanga baga hanana masi thabak tawbu yarana ba staff mayam loina ba posting tawdun lere huju hongjan da bagi mafam mada sum phamjabani hek inaugural tawga staff mayam adum leirani full fledged ta koi thabak se horani iroina na hare block sing manungda aikogi banki building building is almost.
Ayush Free Health Camp was carried out today at the Thanga Karang Mandav in Vishnupur district. State Ayush Society Directorate of Ayush organized the camp along with Ayurvedic Doctors Association Manipur as a part of public health outreach activities under the supervision of Ayush Additional Director M. Syamjai. Around 265 villagers were checked up and medicines were distributed free of cost at the camp. Three-day CPAP training program organized by Institute of Cooperative Management Imphal for new employees of the Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited concluded today. Manipur Government Corporation Additional Chief Secretary Manuam Ching, Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited President P. Ranjit and Director of Institute of Cooperative Management K. Joy Chandra attended the valedictory event of the training program sponsored by NABARD Manipur Regional Office.
You got more customers, then your bank is going to grow. To attract the customers, our behavior is very important. Efficiency in the job is one important part that is depending on you, how you process, how you work. But the first step is your relationship with the customers. If you fail in the first step, then there is no second step. That's why the first step is very important.
Anti-poaching campaign cum awareness program to save migratory birds at Loktak Lake was held at Ngaikong Kulend Mamang today. Vishnupur Forest Division, Green Brigade, Manipur, Global Science Club, the Khoijuman, the POSGAT Tenungay, KYVO Quaxify and Rising Club Ngaikong Kulend jointly organized a program attended by around 30 students. Vishnupur Forest Division DFO Doctors Rebecca Soibam, Vishnupur Forest RO KH Ratan Kumar, Moirang RO and others attended the event.
Wildlife protection uche oya sibu kan bi hai base forest department ka tagi daita nate mase lamdam asida malem asida leiriba bipum khuring maki akhoi gi ithongni aduga india gi di constitution na khoi gi article 51 makhada akhoi gi fundamental duty amo oina khoi gi akoi bile leiriba lamlaki sa uche asibu kanba mahoksa prakati bu nungsi bai se khoi gi ithongne haidana leiraba che si mayam chu khoi na mohna ningthing na ba aduga karamba ek ki makhada lamlaki sa uchek mayam chingsibu yo ibage mukhoibu kallibage haibadu mayam punna khangminaba kaigumba eksigi wangwada lamlaki sa uchek singjibu hat pa phaba tawragana aingi thongda mukhoi karambada ni phangba yage haiba sisu khoina mi mayam chingsida awareness ama pibu.
Second Paddy Festival was held at the Sanjain Lok village in Imphal East District, Kundrakwam, the constituency today. Chief of Sinam, the Combed village, Watpu Combed, inaugurated the festival organized by Sanjain Lok village and coordinating body Kurai under Sanjain Lok Development Committee. Sanjain Lok villagers displayed their annual harvest comprising of the paddy, seasonal fruits and vegetables at the event. Village authorities awarded Hero of Sanjain Lok and Queen of Sanjain Lok titled and gifts to farmers with highest harvest. On the occasion, Imphal East medical team also conducted a medical camp in the village with 20 houses at the event. Coordinating bodies, Kurai spokesperson Bond Kurai stated that the event aims to build good rapport between landowners and farmers.
Longiga, Lopuziga, Anakomari, Tamanava, Akon Sinjabani, Aduna Hariba Mapamasi, Akogi infrastructure late, Angalwadi late, Hosuzik Ladiva, Akogi primary school, Sangade, Aduna Hariba Mapamasi, Konekarium Karat Oragadi, Festival Mama Oragadi, Miam, and the Sangan Navato Mapamas Ladiva, Potoxing, Akona Mapande exposed over Yanaba, Duna Sinjava Festival. Akogi Singatango Tineris, Masres, the infrastructure, Patana Sangolagadi, Akoi Mimiam, the Hongarga Nava, Aduga Haitare, Singa.
IMOL Traditional Cultural Meet 2021 to be organized by IMOL Students Union Manipur has been postponed due to difference in opinion between IMOL Students Union Manipur and IMOL Naga Students Group. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, attended by leaders of IMOL Tribe Union and IMOL Students Union, President of IMOL Tribe Union IT Akheld IMOL said leaders of two students grouped along with Technopalt District Deputy Commissioners convened a meeting at the Palel OC office after IMOL Naga Students Group stood against organizing of IMOL Traditional Cultural Meet by IMOL Students Union Manipur. He added that the meeting decided not to hold any functions without the consent of the two students' body. On the contrary, IMOL Naga Students Group under the name of IMOL Students Union is trying to organize a sports meet.
IMOL Naga Student Organization Toraga Sport Meet Tojabase. Equi IMOL Sinajabang Abde, saying the high targeti, IMOL the criminal, Mishimina, Mihat Mepun Mayama, property Mayama Masumankre, Mi Mayama Masu secret. Hairiba, Makuiki, agent win a student body win a Toraga, Mahune Equi IMOL sing against of Jabnehapa. I don't know the Masiki Putche, I could Jabanga Mohavasi, Mayanga.
Now the news from the world of sports. Badminton players Kate Dinku and K.S. Manjeet have to back bronze medal in doubled event at Bahrain International Challenge 2021. The players clinched the title in there and Manipur's first ever senior international tournament. Manipur Badminton Association congratulated the two players and wished all the best for all their future endeavors. Fort Mani Sharma 3rd Division Football League match between HNSC Lilong Haribi and MSC Malom held at Pamial Ground, Patsoi Part 2 ended in a draw today. The league is being held under the aegis of Imphal West District Football Association. In a 10th league match, HNSC Lilong Haribi's Eld Vikash and SH Ronnie netted 1 goal each at MSC and MSC Malom Lok Tongba scored 2 equalizer. Kerala will host the 26th Senior Women's National Football Championship under the aegis of All India Football Federation starting tomorrow. 32 teams from across India, divided into 8 groups, will compete in league matches. Altogether, 20 players are in Manipur teamed, including 3 goalkeepers, 7 defenders and 6 midfielders and 4 forward players. While the chief coach of the team is Arjuna and Padma Shri awardee Obemben, and goalkeeping coach is El Ronibala. Manipur, Meghalaya, Pondicherry and Daman Diu are in Group A. Manipur's first match is against Meghalaya on November 28th at 9:30 am. Second match against Pondicherry on November 30 at 2:30 p.m. and last match against Daman and Diu on December 2 at 9:30 am. Manipur has bagged championship titled 20 times and runners-up titled 2 times in the championship, which was first organized in Manipur in 1991 and 1992. FIA's Odisha Hockey Men's Junior World Cup match between India and Poland is underway at Odisha's Kalinga Stadium since 7:30. In today's Group A 5th league match of the ongoing 10th Kangjam Karnajit Ningsing 2nd Division Football League played at Pamyal Patsoi Playground of Patsoi Part 2, KYC North Kurkuld defeated YWC Malom 3-0, while in the Group B 5th league match, IFC Lumfeld beat Siko Lorembam Lekai 4-1. The football league is being held under the aegis of Imphal West District Football Association. Subsequent matches of the football league are on hold till November 2 owing to Santos Trophy Northeast qualifying Group B matches. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Manipur bags first position in India today's State of the States Award 2021 for Most Improved Small State category. Governor Laganations interact with district-level officers of Imphal East and Imphal West District and other prominent persons on development activities. Health Services Manipur takes stringent measures to prevent new variant of coronavirus B11529 detected in South Africa. Manipur reports 19 new COVID-19 cases, 18 recoveries and 2 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.24%. And India adds 8,318 fresh COVID-19 cases, 10,967 recoveries and 465 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.34%. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and stay safe.
Inclusive Manipur. Turn your idea into an opportunity. 5,477 startups with a total cost of Rs 114.56 crore, Rs 55